responsible government have done so.
Minister,
800, no, Honorable, I'm also a member of Parliament. Don't do this. Please, I am on the floor,
Minister,
Honorable.
I understand.
Let me make my point. No, you won't heckle me. Don't play sentiment.
You, but we beg
Chairman, until and unless policy decision is making, Honorable, you need to rein in the Honorable member. She's being unruly.
No.
You are being unruly, please. This is unbecoming of a member of Parliament, please.
Understand.
So if it's your committee, then don't invite us. But if you invite
Minister,
us, you ask us a question.
It's the flight, atu fan Africana entertainment. Me flight, atu Africana social issues. Now me flight ni tu no baby kokosi Ghana political issues. Me flight ni kokosi Parliament. Ne kosi Parliament jumadi na ekoso wo honom no the Public Account Committee. Na chese omone ministers, CEOs, ene omanfo a de adwuma ahye omonsa Ghana hanom sei so omomfa mo omanfo no. Omone omahia a chese omo no omototo adwen ba bi asikadi adwurumudie kata se hye bi afa no na chese omo de niam atoto yi a chese anya asem ketwa. Na me kokopie mu ho no na chese Abena Asare ene Sam George de clash abom a chese anya asem ketwa. Na baby a clash no start free any baby a kokko ende ne de clash ne baaye no enuti na vibes 24 transmit ya no say o first time baba ni an you ben so be subscribe send be the update bi aba wonsa ebetumi aka don't forget so be share your content no na foforo anya bi ahwe obetumi so follow en all social media platforms comment section one mo your de am hia wadwen kire e wo honom etima me phone ra eye insem ni mu Honorable Sam George kokopie mu the Public Account Committee no kopie mu honom no I dey to dwase Abena Asare a board member of the Public Account Committee and e to Sam George no Sam George make his statement bi TSA statement no ebra
Honorable Abena Asare will handle Ministry of Communications. Chairman, yes sir.
Did you say Honorable Abena is going to handle our question?
Yes, please.
The way she has charged and hitted and is even disowning me as a member of the committee, then you are leading me into her hands. Chairman, this one you are feeding your brother to the lioness.
It is say and Sam George the time I cast Abena Asare never to tuna no. It's a bass and Abena Asare S3. Conversations akwaso fefefe ba bia sikadie dwurumudie kata se hye bia akoso no omo de bibia to dwa to the stand say omso mbeko consult the attorney general na attorney general mo bia obetimi de abo omo no o de abo omo bibia akokama kama e ho na Abena Asare ba bechiri mu say o question bi so na abo Sam George na this particular question obebisa Sam George no any books mu nanso no e ho hia because eno ne omanfo ni su a omo su Abena Asare question ni nyina no about telecom networks, MTN, Vodafone, Airtel, Tigo. Abena Asare say no. Call ye kra no. Aya na eye din ye pa che say nyasem ketewa. Untimi mpo enye call. Even on the biggest network Ghana ha ye MTN no. Abena Asare say so be ye kwa eye din. E ho na Sam George ba be chiri mu say. Omo de niam atoto akwan mu. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Telecom networks no omo build a new sites na new sites omo build every year no omo average even less than 300 na this year 2026 Sam George chiremu also omo de niam agu akwan mu ama chese MTN nko an build over 800 sites Vodafone build 350 sites na chese ama niam bebre atotototin Abena Asare say on tiase o se ba ne sen na telecom networks no omo tena ho for infringia bebre ni ska omo gia free Ghana fo ho omo antima anya dwuma na omo twen say minister na beba be ka kire omansa ene da na clash ankasa Sam George say me emphasize blame ni mo no farmer one kasa government because 2016 to 2024 mo na mo power amagye taxpayers money adi a ke say mo antimi anka nkire telecom networks ne say omo nya ade ehia ene mabana me de niam egu akwan mu a o di problems ni nyina e ba be so ma pampam ese open intentem na 8 years na Abena Asare mudi in power no then ena na mo ye.
Minister, one other thing which is not in the report but we feel once you are here we should ask you is the poor quality of our networks. Minister, these days it's very, very difficult to even make normal calls for 1-2 minutes consistently. So once you are here and we've had the opportunity to meet with you, I think we should bring this before you and then ask that you speak to the telcos, because it is getting bad, especially the biggest of them all, which you know, Thank you.
Madam Chair, thank you so much. And I share in the concern. In fact, the regulator carried out some work last year on the conditions, quality of service, and we engaged the telcos. This year in Q1, we issued a new policy directive on the standards that we use, the KPIs that we use to measure quality of service. And that was a policy initiative aimed at pushing the networks to invest in their network. Because, Madam Chair, the truth of the matter is we're all beginning to see the decline, because over the last decade, we have not seen a commensurate investment in the networks to match the switch in our phone culture. Over the last decade, a lot more people have moved from YAM phones to smartphones. A lot more people are now using data. Any country that wants to have resilient data must have fiber as its backbone, fiber to homes. So I'll use Parliament as an example. Parliament sits in the Osu catchment area. There are cell sites that service that entire area. Now imagine if we had reliable high-speed fiber, dedicated fiber to Parliament, the Parliament campus. It then means that at every point in time in Parliament, you have at least 500, between 500 and 1,000 active phones in the chamber, from MPs to parliamentary staff to visitors. Now, if all of those people use the network in the area, what it does is it clogs the network, and then even people in the surrounding areas will see a decline in their quality of service. But if Parliament had dedicated fiber and everyone in Parliament was connected to the Wi-Fi, it means that you have freed up spectrum capabilities in the Osu enclave. They will have a good quality of service. And that's why we are saying that every major building must now have fiber, so that when people are there, they move off the mobile service, because actually it is a mobile service. So it's supposed to be for people in motion. Those who are in a particular location should be connected to Wi-Fi. Now, in doing that, what we've done is we have changed the KPIs, like I said. At first, the companies, the MNOs will pass with a 3% call fail rate. We've dropped it to 1%. Now, what that has done is it has spared them to now invest in their networks. So, and I can share with you, for the purpose of this committee and because we are live on TV, what the antecedent has been. And I'll use MTN. They're the biggest network. In 2016, to deal with increasing growth in the market, MTN rolled out 134 new sites. And when we say sites, those are like what gives the connectivity, 134. In 2017, it went up to 352. In 2018, 300. In 2019, 352. In 2020, 200. 2021, 120. 2022, 343. 2023, 350. 2024, 30. 2025, which was last year, they did only 50 sites. With our directive this year, they are doing 800 new sites.
So, with all this that is going on, you ask MTN, the infrastructure that they claim they are building, the monies that they get from users, is it commensurate with the infrastructure that they are building? Absolutely no.
Madam Chair.
Minister, absolutely no.
Madam Chair.
I understand that, but you see, for them to sit and enjoy the increase in users, and then wait and wait and wait over a period of time before the minister says, add on this, add on that. All these monies that they were enjoying,
Madam Chair.
couldn't they have on their own increased these user sites that you are talking about? This is not good enough, Minister. We expect something to be done, and we expect it to be done sooner than, they are talking about, because now it is really, really bad.
Madam Chair.
In my constituency, Minister, it's like you just cannot make an MTN call.
Madam Chair, we are dealing with a decade of rot and lack of action, and it will not be fixed. Madam Chair, if you will,
no,
it
Minister,
won't be fixed
just listen
in
to me.
6 months. I've
a
heard
decade of whatever it is. Were they not being paid for the increase in users?
They were, but
They
there
were.
was someone who was also being paid to make policy decisions.
They
It's
were.
a policy decision I have
No,
taken.
but as a private company on your own,
They are driven
you
by
look
profit.
at the quantum of monies that are coming in, and you don't even think that let me also improve my services to be, so that the users, the huge influx of users that are coming in, can at least enjoy not anything exceptional, but basic services.
Madam Chair, I do not stand here to defend any of the telcos. However, the role in which I sit here to serve the Ghanaian people. Whoever sits as MD of MTN is thinking of his shareholding and his profit margins. And as every private business, not just MTN, Telisa, every private business will look at what they need to do to maximize profit within the legal regime.
But you maximize
For me,
profit,
what I have,
Minister,
and
you
Madam Chair, the
maximize
point
profit.
I am making is
That is
that
commensurate with service.
and that is why you have a regulator. Regulators have a role to protect the customer by taking policy decision. You had a decade where there was poor leadership. Over the decade, the average number of cell sites per year was 223 sites.
Minister,
And I'm saying to
but
you
we
that
will not
in this
sit
year
here
alone,
and put blame on
Madam Chair,
policymakers or whoever it is. They themselves,
You cannot-
as a company,
you cannot
also
absorb-
ought to do. Yes, I'm saying it is neither here nor there, Minister. But all we are asking now is whatever has happened has happened.
Madam Chair, when
But
you ask
moving
the
forward,
question-
Minister, please, moving forward, we want something done. We want some actions taken, and the actions should be taken quicker
Madam
than
Chair,
what they have told you.
Madam Chair,
Minister, that's
no.
all we are saying.
Madam Chair, but you need to
Respectfully.
listen to
No,
me.
I
Engineering
understand
is
what you
not
are saying.
sentiment.
Minister,
Engineering
it
is
is
not
not about
sentiment.
sentiment. It is
I have
about
given a policy
in business. You look at
All
the
right.
monies that are coming to you, and you ought to direct the services. The services that you are also giving. So that's all I'm saying, Minister. This is not monologue. No,
you've made your
Ghanaians
point. Can you listen
are
to
sick
me?
and tired of the poor quality services that we are experiencing, and that's all we are saying, Minister. That is all we are saying. Maybe you think it is sentiment. It is not sentiment. It is the people of Ghana, the people in the Tiwa East who are complaining. We cannot even make calls, and it's serious. So that's all I'm saying, Minister. All I'm saying is that whatever it is that you have put in place, let them expedite action because they are making so much in profits. When you look at their financial statements, you look at the profits coming from the Ghana company alone. It is so much money compared to what is coming from the other countries. And so we expect some level of services that will help all of us. And that is all I'm saying, Minister. Thank you very much.
Now, Chair.
Yes.
The point I'm simply making is that I won't sit here to justify anybody. But private businesses are about making profits. And those profits, they paid to you over 8 years at the Finance Ministry as corporate taxes. Policy decision and policy leadership ought to make sure that we took steps to protect the customer. And I'm saying that we, under this reset agenda and under a responsible government, have done so.
Minister,
800,
we beg you.
no, Honorable, I'm
Minister,
also a
we
member of
beg
Parliament. Don't do this.
Minister,
Please, I am on the floor,
Minister,
Honorable.
I understand.
Let
I'm
me
saying we
make
beg
my
you.
point. No,
We
you
beg you.
won't heckle me. Don't
I'm
play
not heckling
sentiment.
you, but we beg
Chairman,
you. Just go
until
straight
and
to the point.
unless policy
And please,
decision is making,
we are tired of this
Honorable, you need to
politics,
rein
politics,
in the
politics.
Honorable member. She's being
Yes.
unruly.
No.
You are being
Minister,
unruly, please. This
Minister,
is
you
unbecoming
don't
of a
have the
member of
floor.
Parliament. Please, stop
Minister,
doing this.
listen, you don't have the floor.
No,
You
I
are
have
taking
the
upon us.
floor. No,
So
you have asked me a
respectfully,
question. I have the
Minister,
floor. You will let me
Minister,
answer the question.
Minister.
No,
just hold
no,
on.
you will let
This
me
is our
answer the
committee.
question. No, you won't do that, Abena. You won't do that today. Let me finish.
Minister, respectfully.
Let me
This
finish.
is our committee.
No,
You don't
have
tell
not
us what
brought-
you want to
no,
do.
But you've not brought me here to talk
Minister,
down on me as well.
Nobody is doing that
So
to you.
I listen to you
Minister,
go on. You will
nobody is
listen
doing
to
that
me as well.
Respectfully.
We have
respectfully,
asked
can you
them
turn
to
off your
roll
mic?
out. We have
Minister,
asked them.
respectfully, can you turn
The
off your
chair
mic?
gave me the floor, please.
Minister. Minister.
Honorable,
Respectfully,
don't do this.
This is our
Don't do
committee.
this.
Minister, respectfully, I understand.
So if it's your committee, then don't invite us. But if you invite
Minister,
us, and
it
you
is
ask
the
us
law.
a question.
Minister,
so if you ask us a
respectfully.
question, you listen to us as well.
Minister,
it's not a monologue.
respectfully.
So respectfully, let me land.
We will let you
We
land.
did
Just a
800
minute.
sites.
Minister, respectfully, we will let you land.
It's the same
Minister,
things you
we are
said.
not coming to repeat anything. Respectfully, we will let you land. Please. Minister, we understand you are in an important position. We understand the sensitive role that you play. when you come here and we address issues, it is not that we want to talk anybody down. Never. You and I, we go beyond this. We go beyond this. It is not that we want to talk anybody down. But Minister, the situation is serious. And that is all the sentiments I'm trying to carry across.
And that's the point I'm making, that serious situations require serious actions. We didn't see that for 10 years. And I'm saying to you that we've given a policy direction in January. On the back of our policy direction, MTN is rolling out 800 new sites. Telecel is rolling out 350 new sites. Between those two companies, you see 1,150 new sites. However, that's why I said to you that this is engineering and not sentiment. When you ask an MNO to roll out a new site, there are steps that have to be taken. First and foremost, you need to do the acquisition of the site. Then you need to then make the requisition for the radio equipment and the cell sites. Those are not things that are, for want of a better phrase, in a supermarket that you just go and buy. You place an order with an OEM. The regulator, the NCA, is going through this process. Most of the MNOs are receiving their BTA devices between July and August. So yes, we have made the request. We have asked them to take the steps. They have taken the steps. But it takes time for the equipment to arrive in the country. And when the equipment arrives and they roll out the improvement, you would see the improvement in the network. But we cannot sit here. After 10 years of failing to take action, someone is taking action, and then you say that you want to see it as quickly as possible.
How many of the sites are they building this year?
This year, MTN is doing 800 new sites.
Okay, so
Telecel is doing 350 new sites.
Okay.
So we're looking at 1,150 new sites this year. And I'm saying to you that over the last 10 years, from 2016,
yes,
the average has been 223 sites per year. And so if this year we are doing 1,150, we are doing a 500% increase to try and cover. And that's why I'm saying that, yes, we all go through the challenge. But I'm saying to you that you cannot will some of these things into being with a snap of a finger. It takes time. And so I'm saying that we gave that order in the first quarter of this year.
Minister.
It will take about 3 to 6 months.
It's way and in semi course so on the public account committee between a honorable Sam Jata George and a Abena Osei Asare. And I just Abena Asare see that be on ten and once. Not your on ten and once in United say. Or Saban is saying and a telecom networks and scow my dear free Ghana for Ghana Hanum say. Ebesine. The average Ghanaian impo entimi network impo emfanye call. Abena Asare say okoni kuro ma okoni constituency. Call ye mpo no omuntimi enyebi. And Sam George say wait, and you mean there was the problem in Nabeswami in 2016 to 2024. Mona na more power. Some year money year, and I'm on telecom networks in the Dinko year, and Cassaniama ways problems when he sorted that. And then a fee and a year sorted over 10 years problem in the band saying, and a near my answer for 10 years rotten, wouldn't in Nabeswama pumpum, SMM for 1 year pay, and yet, and on a clash I course between a honorable Sam Jata George and a honorable Abena Osei Asare outside the public account committee, a board member, our parliament. Then you ask and I just send them a flight into free entertainment and my flight in a call Coco Landia. Why don't you then say, oh, support Abena Osei Asare? Indeed, me support no. I said the telecom networks no, and yes, one more train, Emma, a year, Minister Biana Becca Sachero, and San Oma Yajuma. Once a more business, a munya more money, munya more profit. It was someone who said, "O man for na mujiska or mohon, or man for no, enjoy at the kwa mujiska, ewohono." Now, so indeed, some George and son sama okano no cre because there is no way a dear 10 good years in here, months me and CC, no the problem in Abebreno, as one for 2 days pay. And yet, and also some George in Chilichimu, on also no, many yarding. Although many have been also Asare a yarding for Ninsamo can ye, a telecom networks and who send network and near poor network and near bad or Ghana Hanum say, Miss Sandy some George and so a yarding. I want also some can. I say, and near man say for 10 good years in Tabani sang and I make and then the problem Nina, a baby go a yet my pum. Many some George and so yarding one in some can, you know, and also I drink today and the same comment section one, a would the actual warding or honor BBA into me and Kokamakama.